Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Namila Fatia Zahra and I'm from 9.6. So today I want to read a text about the rise of fake news. In December 2016, Edgar M. Welch drove 6 hours from his home to Washington, D.C., where he opened fire in pizzeria with an assault rifle. He had previously read an online news story about the restaurant being the headquarters of a group of child abusers run by Hillary Clinton. He decided to investigate for himself. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The story about Hillary Clinton is one of the most famous examples of the growing phenomenon dubbed fake news. The conspiracy theory about the pizzeria began to appear on websites and social networks in late October before the U.S. election. This was quickly denounced by publications such as the New York Times and the Washington Post. Whether many people thought that these papers were themselves lying for political ends, and instead of disputing, the big story snowballed. Tweets from Representative Stephen Smith of the 5th District of Georgia claimed that the mainstream media were telling falsehoods. Never thought what this name and district were invented. The message was retweeted many times. A YouTube refutation of the New York Times article got 2,000 and 50,000 hits. Fake news stories can be hard to control for several reasons. Many people mistrust established news sources and others just don't read them. So the debunking of a fake story by a serious newspaper or TV channel has limited effect. In addition, the internet is very hard to police. When users are caught misusing one media platform, they simply go to another one or start up a website themselves. There are also various reasons why people create fake news. Some have political motive to belittle or incriminate their opponents. Other websites like The Onion deliberately publish fake news as satire, humorous comment on society and current affairs. Another group is for the profit. Many people clicking on entertaining fake news stories can bring a lot of advertising revenue. One man running fake news sites from Los Angeles said he was making up to 30,000 US dollars a month in this way. There are also those like the small town teenagers in Macdonia who wrote fake news stories about Donald Trump, who seems to be motivated partly by money and partly by boredom. So, what can we do to stop fake news spreading? First, make sure that the website you read are legitimate. For example, by looking carefully at the domain name and the About Us section. Check the sources of any quotes or features given in the story. Remember that amazing stories about famous people will be covered by the mainstream media if they are true. Only share stories you know are true and let your friends know. Thankfully, when they unknowingly share fake news, together we can turn around the post-truth world. So that's all from me. As I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.